Hi garden family. I thought I'd come and give you guys an update on my melons. As you can see, they are still vining, but I have some where the leaves are browning out. We have this monstrosity here where it's overgrown. I still have one in here, and I think I'm gonna take it off because it's attached to this particular vine, and as you can see, the leaves are browning. We've been having some cool mornings, not too cool, but I think the season is wrapping up as it pertains to the melons. I've already picked several and I'll show you those later, but this is one that I went to pick and it had a little netting over it, but it's busted. So I don't know if because of the rain we got a couple of weeks ago, we were getting a lot of rain, because it doesn't look like anything was able to get into it because of the netting. So I'll come through and pick that up later. I think I've already picked about 9 today, and I still have not picked what's on this side of the fence. Like this here, I have one here, one there, and I have a few more, maybe about 5 more that needs to be picked. As you can see, it's very, very overgrown, but we still have some limbs that have not started to brown. But we do have this one, and I'll go ahead and cut that off because it looks like it wasn't getting water or something there. I have one in the corner there. I'm trying to get a clear picture. This garden is overrun. I'm trying to get it ready for the fall. So if you can see that down in there, with fresh leaves and melons everywhere. We got 1 or 2 over there, and that brush and grass over there, I pulled maybe 5 out of there. So the summer garden is really coming to an end. I already have an idea of what it is that I am going to plant, and just getting those ready. See those melons there? Those there. I'm not gonna pick them. I'm gonna give them a couple of, maybe a few more days, maybe even a week or so. These vines look healthy, but they are dying off. I have tons of peppers, which I'll do another video on what I did with some of them. I have so many. The trees are heavy. They're falling over. Had to even zip tie this little tree here because it was so heavy. But yeah, that's another story, the melons. And let's come over here. I still have some Kajari melons. I don't know if on the other video, if you guys have watched it. If you have not, go ahead and watch it. But I still have some Kajari melons coming. Got a worm on that one. They're trying their best to get in there. Got some coming. I had mentioned where I thought maybe I had a hybrid between a Kajari and maybe some type of cantaloupe. And this is it. Even though something has gotten into it. And this is the melon. It's bigger than a Kajari. The ones that have been growing, it came off. Came off the vine. So, this is the melon. Here. Just to give you guys a perspective. And this is a Kajari. Okay. Alright. Just to give you perspective. See that? The one on the right is the Kajari melon. The one on the left, I believe, is a cross between a Kajari and a cantaloupe plant maybe that I had. But I don't see any cantaloupes, which is a nice surprise there. So even though some bugs, I think stink bugs, larvae or something, have gotten into it, I will still open it up and take the seeds out because I want to try to grow that next year. Again, I have a whole lot Kajaris. I've been giving them to my chickens and eating some. They're not that sweet. They have a white flesh like reminiscent of a honeydew, but the flesh is white. So they're not as sweet. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or I'm expecting them to be like that, but I've never had them or grown them prior to this year. But again, guys, this is my melon, what's left of what's growing. And I'm so happy with the results, even though we've had a weird growing season. And this is what I have picked so far. Again, I don't know what it's going to be like as far as taste, if they're full maturity. These are sugar babies, so they typically get maybe 5 or so pounds, less than 10 pounds. So I'm pretty sure I think I can cut them and get the juice out of them and maybe can some watermelon juice or make ice cubes or something to that nature. But again, guys, just wanted to give you an update on my watermelon harvest, especially with all the things going around social media about fake melons and things to that nature and watermelon poisoning. Just be careful, guys, if you're buying. But as always, we should be growing our own food, or at least knowing who's growing it or where it actually comes from. Keep gardening, and thanks for watching.